Jai Hind students. This is my YouTube channel Chemistry by Sir Harish. If you want, then you can like, subscribe and like it. Today we will discuss about the water resources. Dear students, if we will discuss about the water resources, then I have given 2 points for you. Fresh water is renewable resources like soil and air. The world is supplied by the clean and fresh water and it is decreasing. Water is one of the most critical resources, but around the world it is under threat. Water demand already exceeds supply in many parts of the world as the world population continues to rise. So, too does the water demand. Actually, dear students, because of increase of the population as well as because of wastage of water, we will get the very dangerous situation. Okay, so it is need to save the water. This is the message for you, and you should also give this same message to the another also to save the water, because if water, then life. No water, no life. There are three main sources of the natural water: rainwater, surface water and underground water, which is also known as subsoil water. Now, sources of water, I have given one table for you. This is very important for you because from here you can give so much information. You will get so much information about the sources of the water. Now, I have divided the sources of water in two different categories. First one is the surface water and second is the groundwater. Groundwater, it is from the open well, tube well, springs, infiltration, etc. Whereas the surface water is the lakes water, ponds water, streams water, river water and storage reservoirs, etc. Now, rainwater. Here we will discuss about the rainwater. It is the purest form of the natural water because it is free from the impurities. Dear students, if we will discuss about the rainwater, then you can tell that the water which we are getting from the rain, it is the rainwater. Actually, when it is coming, then it is in the form of pure. There will be no any impurity in the rainwater, but as it is coming in the environment, it is getting the dust and another gases, then it become the impure. But if we will ignore the dust or impurity which is mixed in the rainwater in our environment, then the rainwater will be the pure water. Okay, so it is the purest form of the natural water because it is free from the impurities. It contains dissolved gases like oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide, forming weak acid. Actually, in the presence of oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide, dear students, if carbon dioxide will mix in the water, then it will form the carbonic acid, which is the weak acid. Similarly, if sulfur dioxide will dissolve in the water, then it will form H2SO3, which is also weak acid. Okay, so that is why we can tell that rainwater is the free from the impurity, but when it will come in the environment, then it is getting the impurity from the environment, that is pollutant. Okay, see, this is nice, very nice picture I have given to show the rainwater. Now this is the surface water. Surface water can be divided into following categories. It may be river water or lake water, and second is the sea water. Okay, means surface water you can divide into two parts. You can divide into two categories. First one is the river and lake water, and second is the sea water. Now, river and lake water. Dear students, river and lake water are the impure form of the natural water, which may contain soluble salt and impurities. Soluble salt, like sometime we are getting the salt of the calcium, magnesium, which is we are knowing that this is the hard water, and another minerals are present. So many possibilities are there. Dust also, stone also. So river and lake water is the impure natural water. Understood? You may see this picture. If by looking this picture you can imagine that the water will be the pure or impure. Now the water in the river and lakes comes from the rain and melting of the snow or the mountains. River water contain the germs that causes the diseases like jaundice, dysentery, etc. Seawater. Now by looking this picture you can identify that on which topic we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss about the seawater. Seawater is the most impure form of the water, containing more than 3.6% by mass soluble salt, and mainly sodium chloride salts are present there. Dear students, as you are knowing that seawater is the salty water. Why it is salty water? Because of mixing of the salt. Because it contains the salt. Which salt? Common salt. Common salt, that is sodium chloride, which we are using at our home. Now due to the presence of the large amount of the common salt, seawater is salty in taste and called the saline water. Because of presence of the common salt in the seawater, it is unfit for drinking, agriculture and industrial purpose also. Dear students, if that common salt, that is salty water, that is seawater, we will use for the agriculture, then what will happen? The fertility of the agriculture, soil will decrease, and it is also unfit for the impure industrial purpose because of the presence of the salt, and we can't drink it because of the more amount of the sodium chloride present in it. It will affect our body. See, I have given this picture in which you can see the seawater is there, and this is the salt, that is NaCl. Okay, so this whole area is covered with the common salt only, and this is the seawater. Okay, now the industrial areas, oxides of the sulfur and nitrogens may dissolved in the water, forming the sulfuric acid, nitric acid. That is why it causes the acid rain, which is very harmful for the human, buildings as well as the soil also. Now dear students, as we have discussed that when rainwater coming in our environment, that time it is free from the impurity, but as it will enter in the environment, what happen? It dissolve the atmospheric gases like sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, NO2. So by the reaction of the rainwater with these all the gases, it converted into the acid rain. The rainwater converted into the acidic rain, which is very very harmful for the buildings, because it will disappear it will decolorize the building, and a stone particle will destroy, and it is very harmful for the human also because of the acidic nature. Okay, and it will lose the fertility, it will decrease the fertility of the soil also. That is why acidic water or acidic rainwater is very harmful for the human as well as all the living beings. Now, underground water or subsoil water. Some of the rainwater seeps through the soil and goes down under the surface of the earth. Ultimately, this water is stopped by the non-porous rocks and collects there. It is called the underground water. Okay, means underground water, we are getting the water which went in the earth from the rain by seeping. Okay, and the level of the underground water is called the water table. Now this day government is the focus of the government is on the rainwater to the conversion in the underground water. Government is giving so many scheme and motivational economically support to the people for the storage of the rainwater at the different places, that it should go in the earth or soil to convert into the underground water. Now this is a picture I have given for the related to the groundwater, so please see it. Now natural water deposited above the rocky layer of the earth, which comes out with the pressure from the earth's surface, is called the spring water, and for that I have given the picture for you. See, this means coming out the water from the earth in the form of the spring is said to be the spring water. Understood, students? So please see this one more picture I have given for you, and please see once again same video, same explanation, read it from the book. This is my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe and share it to get the benefit of this picture. So thank you my dear students. God bless you. Have a nice day.